Top story is all new tonight. The three women who accused the former CEO of 1Matters and Veterans Matter, Ken Leslie, of sexual harassment are sharing their stories.
And tonight, Kaylee Kirby, she has been investigating this story for a couple of weeks now. Joining us now in studio, Kaylee, talk about how long do these women say this has been going on?
Yeah, well, according to court documents from the women, the earliest incident dates back to 2012 and the most recent in 2019. But these women believe and have gotten reports from other women that it's been going on for longer than that. In 2012, Rachel Richardson interviewed for a position at 1Matters organization. Richardson said she was close to being homeless and needed the job to help with finances, but didn't end up getting it.
He was walking behind me. He pretended to zip up his pants and he made sort of groaning and grunting noises as if I had just performed oral sex on him. So that was totally humiliating.
That interaction was the first of numerous unwanted sexual advances from Ken Leslie, according to Richardson. At the time, Leslie was the CEO of Veterans Matter and 1Matters in Toledo, and later served as a board member of the Toledo Streets newspaper. Richardson is one of three women who publicly came forward accusing Leslie of sexual harassment with notarized affidavits in mid-August.
I tried to get us back to the conversation, which was, again, what our subcommittee was going to do. And he just randomly blurts out, "You're hot, you know."
Earlier this year, the three women found each other after Richardson made a post on social media about Leslie. They realized they were not alone in what happened to them and say they knew others were victims as well.
I'm angry because here it is 6 years later after it happened to me. It's continuing to happen and they're allowing it. The people that he works with, the people that are around him, they know it and they keep allowing this to happen. And it has to stop.
Heidi Buck, Rachel Richardson, and Cami Roth-Sorotniak all say they sent various messages to board members at Veterans Matter, 1Matters, and the Toledo Streets newspaper about Leslie's behavior. Each time they said the real issue was swept under the rug.
And then he continued to sexually harass me several times. And I told him no every single time.
Sorotniak is the most recent of the women in the affidavits who say Leslie sexually harassed her. After realizing the pattern, the women came forward, privately first, with emails to board members.
We said we want him removed and we want you to make a public statement. This is your opportunity to show your leadership and not allow this behavior to continue.
At the beginning of October, Leslie made a post on his social media page announcing his resignation from the boards of 1Matters and Veterans Matter. WTOL reached out to Leslie multiple times. He declined an on-camera interview but sent us a statement addressing one of the allegations and apologizing for what he claims was unacceptable behavior. It reads, "Bottom line, my language was unacceptable, certainly not the conduct of the human and leader I want to be." It goes on to say, "I want to help heal. That has always been and will always be my mission." The women say they're glad Leslie is not in a position of power anymore. And since coming forward, more women have reached out to them with similar stories.
The stories keep coming in. The reports keep coming in. There are more and more women who have very troubling stories of what Ken Leslie has done to them.
We need to collectively stand together and say, this is enough. We have to stand together and say, no more.
Now, Leslie tells us he has started therapy since last year so that he doesn't engage in any kind of this behavior. And all the women say they're not done. They will continue taking stories from other women and want to know why the board members let this go on for so long. Live in studio tonight, Kaylee Kirby, WTOL 11.